The man with your sister. I saw him with a bloody knife.
I cannot say it any clearer. This man is a killer.
So am I.
Be silent, or your lovely daughter hangs.
There's a little Quiggy growing inside me.
You've taken my family from me. I want you to lose your family too.
I hate you. I'm taking her home. My secret is a child. She is his. I want news of Amelia. Take care of things for me. I'll confess to the murder of Sir George Howard.
I have the Wells girl as my surety, and witnesses can perish.
Tell Charlotte I've gone to bed. I can tell you the name of the man who stabbed Amelia. He's Lord Fallon.
Said beware the flush in her cheek and the flower in her hair, but I'm not laughing now, for my friends want me well. Though she promised me heaven, she sent me to hell. And I'm no more a sinner than any man here. I'm no less a saint than the priest at God's ear. But now I am snared, they will punish me well, with a ladder to heaven and a rope down to hell.
Amelia is at God's mercy. But Margaret Wells is at yours. I don't know if I am to offer you payment. Not unless you would offend. It was a gift. One that I took great pleasure in giving.
Did your companion not have breakfast with us?
Carl's come to brothels for something warmer and wetter than bread.
She's not my Carl. Nor is she my beloved. Friendship has many faces. Lydia will come for me.
And surely his day turns tonight.
Margaret is too long visiting Amelia Scanlon. I will chase her.
You offer me freedom on condition of my silence.
No, Abigail, I want you to sing your song of kidnap and rape to the Lord Chief Justice.
But he will hang you.
Not when you tell him it was Charlotte Wells who ensnared and pimped you.
I would die before I would become your helper.
If death is the worst thing you can contemplate, you have not yet known suffering.
A girl was stabbed in the street yesterday. Mercifully, she clings to life.
What concern is it of mine?
I believe it was you that cut her down. I'm taking you to justice.
Unless you have 100 reputable men to declare it, you're making a mistake.
Will you dress or come as you are?
The magistrate has come for me. I'm accused of assailing the Scanwell girl. Your mother's lies have taken root.
You think she has caused this?
You must go to the Marquess of Blaine. Tell him that I am persecuted.
I struggle to believe it of her.
These past days have been heaven.
You speak as though they are over.
I pray they are not.
as soft as a kitten's belly, Lord Fallon.
Don't tell anyone.
You creep home like a befouled alley cat.
I'm utterly spent. You'll excuse me while I sleep?
You'll do no such thing. I've arranged an outing.
A little wait.
If you are not in your carriage in 10 minutes, I will drag you there in your stays.
Mr. North is here for Mrs. Wells.
Mrs. Scanwell.
You do not know. Mrs. Wells confessed to the slaying of Sir George Howard.
No.
She has been taken to her reckoning.
I hope I am detained on more than that woman's word.
Mrs. Wells has thrown herself upon a bonfire in the hope of dragging a demon with her. I wish I was so brave.
You're mistaken.
They'll take her to Newgate tomorrow and hang her soon after. I'm sorry.
Why's she done it, Nance? I'll go to Lazy Fit. Implore her to use her influence. Will you tell Lucy? Yamara want to see ya. You give her comfort. And I'll find a cure. Lucy! Are you there? Lucy!
Why, Margaret?
Lucy told Fallon she stabbed Sir George. He threatened to use it against her.
Could have found a way to mute him. I'd have done so with my fists to avoid this.
A secret weighed upon her. Even if we'd silenced Fallon, she'd have told someone else in time. She's unburdened now.
You've replaced one burden with another. And you've given it to Charlotte too. And Jacob.
Jacob would want for nothing with you as his father.
He'll want for you. He will spend his boyhood craving you like a hunger that I cannot sate.
I pray he will forget.
I don't want him to forget. I want him to know your face. Your love. And your love. The best things I've ever known. And you've robbed him of them.
Lucy! Lucy, Emma's in trouble! Open up, Fallon! Open up! Lucy!
What are we doing here?
It's a vision of your future. Some of them are quite entertaining. That one there believes it is an animal. It would require more effort for me to purchase a new wig than it would to intern you here.
If it is an oath of obedience you demand, I will swear it.
What is the secret that the board Quigley torments you with?
How can I reveal that which does not exist?
I think perhaps you took a lover while I was in France. Am I correct? Make me believe you, Isabella. It would pain me to leave you here.
It was a woman. She took me in her mouth and sucked your venom from me. I could taste it on her lips.
And then?
I won't expose her.
Then I'm sure the board will.
Well, where is this boy who claims to have witnessed the attack on Miss Scanwell?
He has fled, but he confided in Mrs. Wells that the assailant was Lord Fallon.
The same Mrs. Wells who has confessed to Sir George's murder?
She wishes to go to her death with the truth told in all matters.
Or with a vendetta settled?
If Lord Fallon is set free, he might finish the job he has started. Miss Scanwell deserves our protection.
Oh, very well. But should that girl wake, she had better confirm your accusation.
Is there no way to avoid hanging Margaret Wells? I believe she acted to defend her child.
She struck down an aristocrat. I'm going to have the hangman tie the rope short. She'll be nobody's hero when she's kicking in her own piss.
Baby is a parasite, sucking one's vitality like marrow from a bone.
You told her?
Mama is delighted.
I bet she is.
Emily, if we allow it, this baby will be the oil that calms the waters between us.
Am I to forget that you sold me as meat to a pack of snarling mutts?
Just as I must forget that you conspired to have me brought before the law.
For trying to kill me?
If you will accept it, the hand of conciliation is offered to you, as is the safety and comfort of Golden Square.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I have a thriving house here.
Call in your best girl.
Cherry!
It's Harriet!
Harriet!
Yes?
Ah. Do you read and write?
Yes.
Do you know your numbers up to 100?
Yes.
If Miss Lacey and Mr. Quigley were to move to Golden Square, would you be willing to run this house on their behalf?
If I'm paid extra?
She has an aptitude for business. You may go. I do hope you will accept my offer, Emily.
Of course she will.
Charles, you may have pricked the dough, but it is the baker who bakes the bread.
Miss Wells, what a delightful distraction from the business of the day.
Lord Fallon has been arrested. A girl was stabbed yesterday and the magistrate accuses him.
My goodness, what a dreadful misfortune.
Lord Fallon left me at Golden Square to go to his bank yesterday. Perhaps the banker can confirm he was there.
Well, I will make inquiries. And in the meantime, Lord Liddington will escort you to the courthouse. He will show you nothing but deference. I guarantee it. Good.
How did Lucy take the news?
With shock and silence, like all of us.
You did well to keep her from coming. Take her as your own. Charlotte too.
When we were small, we only had each other. And then we grew, and you gained the little ones, and well,
still all I have.
Oh, Nancy.
Don't ask me to make promises about what I do after, because I don't know if I'll be fit to keep them. I should go to Charlotte. She's asking Lady Fitz to help you.
Let her run her fool's errands if it helps her. I need you here with me. Till the end.
Charlotte, you must not come here.
Something's happened.
He threatened me with bedlam. I almost gave up my secret. If he cannot browbeat the truth from me, then he will buy it from Lydia Quigley.
Does she know where Sophia is?
Yes. We must move her. Today.
Isabella, I need something from you.
Help me keep my daughter safe and I will give you anything you ask for.
My mother is charged with murder. You must intervene on her behalf and you must do it now.
My brother is closing in. I don't have time to waste.
You need my help, and I need yours. Let us work together.
I pride myself on providing a complete service, but telling falsehoods to a magistrate.
I'm sure you will find it within yourself, Mrs. Quigley.
What a very dear friend Lord Fallon has in you.
We're members of the same gentleman's club.
Ah, you share a taste for unbroken girls.
Well, I just think half the men in London share that taste.
Yes, but it is the violent conquest that you and your friends enjoy. Isn't that so?
Will you come to the aid of Lord Fallon?
Just picture it, Emily. Charles Quigley, Senior and son of Golden Square. We don't have to call him Charles. What's your father's name?
Alphonsus.
Well, we needn't decide it now.
We've made ourselves a business here.
And we'll still skim the cream. I don't belong here, Emily. I want to go home. I want to take my family home.
I detect ambition in you, Lydia. If you earn my friendship, I will make you procure us to some of the finest men in England. Dukes, princes.
I am, as ever, your loyal priestess.
Who is the lover my sister is protecting?
It's not a lover, but a bastard.
Goodness.
She hides her in a school to ensure the father does not learn of her.
The father?
She doesn't name him.
No aspect of Isabella's delusions should be believed. Arrangements have been made. Bedlam beckons.
I presume the whereabouts of the child are of interest.
Of course.
You should also consider disarming Charlotte Wells. She inflames your sister's lunacy.
Well, then we must bring her to heel in the manner that only Spartans can.
Pa, Lady Fitz needs you to play the part of her servant.
Any other day I'd tell her to fuck off, and today, doubly so. Trying to tell Jacob about his ma.
Well, help me, and you might not need to.
You lure him in for a jiggle, and while the two of you are at it, I'll knock him on the head and we'll run.
I don't lie with red-haired men. Since when? My ma told me my father was one. It was the best way to ever avoid topping him by mistake.
Well, then I'll tap him and you knock him on the head.
What will he find down there? Cobwebs.
You fucking mousetrap.
Ah, Miss Wells. We will finish hearing from Mrs. Quigley, then I will ask you some questions.
Soon after he arrived, Lord Fallon cut short Miss Wells's visit to her older sister and escorted her to the carriage. They both embarked and, to the best of my knowledge, returned home.
Can you confirm this?
Yes.
You both boarded the carriage and journeyed straight home without diversion?
We did.
You have my most profound apologies, Lord Fallon. I'm sure Justice Hunt wishes to add his own.
I'm truly sorry how events have unfolded.
You impertinent wretch!
You have rushed to judgment and let your envy of your betters show.
The girl was lying. I don't for 1 second believe you can't see it.
You are unburdened of this office with immediate effect.
His demise was overdue.
It is a shame. He's not without merit. Last night he apprehended Sir George Howard's murderer.
Who was the villain?
She is a villainess. Margaret Wells.
My sweet angel of deliverance.
I have another errand for you. There is a young girl in a school in Chelsea, and I need her brought to me. She's my niece.
Death has arrived early. I will speak with you alone.
You will not.
I'll be fine, Nancy.
You fix her. I'll not be held responsible.
Well, you've earned yourself a fitting ending.
May yours be cancer-riddled and long.
Charlotte has put herself on the blacklist of a powerful man. I do not want her to meet the fate he has planned for her.
Then protect her. I beg you.
While she was mine, she was safe. But you poisoned her against me, and now she is alone and vulnerable.
I only ever told her the truth.
And you must tell her a different truth, that our feud dies with you, that she should return to me.
She won't. I thought my hatred burnt hot. But next to hers, mine is tepid.
Then I cannot save her.
Your interest in her, it almost looks like affection. But it's twisted and rotten.
She said I was more of a mother to her than you ever were.
She fed you lies. And you ate them up like sugar lumps.
Nobody feigns love that well.
Taken in by a harlot. Thank you. Thank you for ensuring that my last laugh was a hearty one. She loved me. And you destroyed it.
No one could ever love you, Lydia. Soon, I'll be dead. And you will still be more putrid than I.
Lady Isabella, this is unexpected.
We have come to plead on behalf of Margaret Wells. She defended her daughter from defilement by killing Sir George Howard.
Even if it's true, a murder committed in defense of another is still a murder.
But perhaps one that could be pardoned.
Lady Isabella, surely you don't lend your name to such an absurd plea.
I find men who visit brothels absurd.
I beg your pardon?
How absurd it is to pay for affection, then enjoy it as if it were real.
This perfidious harlot has entangled you in her plot. Confirm it is so, I will show her the jail.
Come, Miss Wells. We will attend our appointment with the Grub Street hack.
Your brother would be horrified by your behavior.
What smut he will make of the Lord Chief Justice and Mrs. Quigley.
Are you taking me to my mother's house?
Taking you to your mother.
She's only ever written me one letter. In it, she said that we could never meet.
Well, now she changed her mind.
Why?
I don't know. A mother's love is a complicated puzzle.
He said he'd pardon me.
He said he'd try to. Man will go to great lengths to cup his private parts if he doesn't want them viewed. I'll be here to keep you safe.
Charlotte Wells tried to kill me. I demand she know justice.
Don't you dare make demands of me. Our seedy dalliance and your inability to be discreet about it have left me exposed.
I have not told a soul.
And why am I being blackmailed by Lady Isabella Fitzwilliam and her whore-in-waiting?
What do they want?
Pardon for the Wells mother. I'm going to have to grant it.
That is the very opposite of what you must do.
I'm not left with much choice. They're going to have me lampooned in the scandal rags.
The Marquis of Blaine is having Lady Isabella put in Bedlam. She will be in manacles imminently. Even if they do print her lies, they will not be believed.
Charlotte Wells could still make me a punchline.
Then make sure people also hear about the ruthless efficiency with which you executed her mother.
The next hanging isn't for 2 days.
You are the Lord Chief Justice. Every day is a hanging day if you declare it.
Lord Chief Justice.
You will go to the jail immediately and hang Margaret Wells.
Will it not take place at Tyburn?
I need it done today, and I haven't yet replaced you.
Sir, can there be no clemency for a woman who killed to protect her child?
Madam, do not interject yourself into matters that don't concern you.
I will not hang Mrs. Wells while my betters are left free to slay with impunity.
I believe you have some regard for the woman.
I do.
If you want her hanged in a manner commensurate with that regard, I urge you to complete the task. If I am forced to instruct another, I'll have her unclothed carcass paraded through the streets.
bad deed done with compassion is still a merciful act.
What manner of house is this?
Welcome to Mrs. Wells's Emporium of Womanly Wonderment.
I've read about places like this. I insist you take me to my mother.
I'm here, Sophia.
It will happen today.
The pardon.
The execution.
The Lord Chief Justice said it would spare her.
He was unequivocal.
I will go back to him.
It will not help.
When will it happen?
I will give you some time to make your peace. I'm truly sorry, Mrs. Wells.
Shove it up your hole!
It pains me greatly that your sacrifice has been in vain.
It has not been in vain. I'll go to my end, knowing that Lucy is safe. Tell me she is safe.
We do not know where she is.
She is with Lord Fallon.
In his jail cell?
We were forced to set him free. Your daughter provided an alibi.
No!
Mister.
Don't tell me you missed Tuppenny stand-ups.
I'm not pregnant, Harriet. My belly's as empty as a leopard's coin cup.
The predicament you find yourself in.
If Witch quickly finds out I've lied.
I'm not sure this is the best way of making the lie true.
I can't rely on Charles alone. His seed might be as dopey as he is.
This is a house of ill morals.
The house I live in is respectable and dangerous. I will not subject you to it.
You speak of great danger, but you will not define it.
Your uncle is a monstrous incubus. It is him I protect you from.
I will keep Lucy safe. And yourself. I wish I could have been better. I love you, Mum.
dirtiest urchin that ever turned up at Quigley's door.
Farewell, Nancy Faceache. The only little girl girls were scared of.
Hey, it's Lord Fallon.
Me for my sister.
She's overindulged.
Come back and get her tomorrow. She's no prisoner here.
What have you given her?
I propose that we play a game.
I don't care for your games.
Well, that's because we haven't played the best one yet. It will leave you breathless, I promise.
You have outstayed your welcome.
We will play very soon, Miss Wells.
You have no idea what it means to be outside my protection.
It means I'm free of you. You septic cunt.
The Lord Justice was going to spare your mother, but I implored him not to, practically signed the warrant myself.
Don't lose sight of the girls, Will.
Of course not. They became mine the same moment you did.
It's for Jacob. For Lucy.
Nothing for Charlotte.
Charlotte is my heir.
I'm sorry. It's time.
Live your life.
Do as you ask. I'll make a complaint against Charlotte Wells.
It no longer matters.
You'll let me go?
No. Once you have taken this path, it cannot be untaken.
do it. He won't do it unless you tell him. Tell him to do it, damn you.
Get her down, man! Get her down!
Where are you taking me?
You'll meet the ship at Tilbury. Tomorrow, you set sail for America.
The law says you must hang me.
The law is ink placed on parchment by self-serving rich men.
Well, then break it and let me go.
Transportation fits your crime, but it also leaves hope. When your sentence is served, you'll be free to start a new life. Go.
No, there is no hope for me without my family! There's no life! No! No!
Was it Quigley's doing? Now I'm as good as dead too. She thinks I've got Charles's babe inside me. But it's a lie.
One that might keep you safe.
She wants me to live with her. In Golden Square.
Abigail. There's a girl at Quigley's. You turn her loose, she'll tell her tale to the law, Lydia will hang, and we'll be free of her.
You've promised me this before, and she always slivers free.
This time, we have her tight. She'll not shed another skin.
But he listens to our tales, Nancy. Haven't you noticed?
When your belly doesn't grow, Lydia's suspicions will. You have no choice.
Emily and I will be leaving this evening. I'm sure you'll agree that our offer is attractive.
The thought of you not being here is attractive.
Are you sure that's what you want?
I'll do what's best for the baby. Can I come with you?
You'll need a companion, Emily.
Fine. She's not sleeping in our room. I'm not a pet.
From now on, we rule ourselves.
Don't get comfortable. Emily won't be away long.
She won't be back. Now that she's got her feet under that fine table.
That poor girl's got bigger problems than chasing luxury.
She should try walking in my shoes.
Or you in hers. She isn't pregnant.
Amelia. Child, can you hear me?
My precious girl.
have got here, but now I am snared. They will punish me well with a ladder to heaven and a rope down to hell. Will an old mercy be for